Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Bhavnath and Narendra are a pair. They are like man and woman. So I asked Bhavnath to rent a house near Narendra's. Both of them belong to the realm of the formless reality. God with form, God without form. Nirguna Nirakara, Saguna Sakara. Nirguna Nirakara is transcendental existence. Within the relative existence, it is Saguna Sakara, including the universe as the form of God. So, they belong to the realm of the transcendental, the Nirguna Nirakara, the formless, attributeless, ultimate reality in which the millions of universes appear and disappear time and again. So they both belong to the means. We usually, the tendency is to move with people who in our college days, we become intimate, one of the two friends. Very intimate. Rest 40, 50 students in the same classroom. We just hi-bye. We are friendly, but intimacy won't be there because their natures differ. Where the natures are matching, same type of nature, they start get united. In our times, intelligent people used to be together. Little dull will be little in the middle. The dullest will be behind. They used to join. They will be having their own fun and play. Just like we play, the front people will be intellectually enjoying. They will be enjoying some fun, taking away somebody's book. And they are in the classroom, they will listen. Somehow they will struggle in their own way to pass the exam. But that intelligence, this kind of group was there. Some who are artistic, during functions, this, that, and all we can prepare, they will be together. Like professions, they move together like. So many times, now only very little of that trend is continuing. Now, money-wise, who are people who are rich, who come in car, they will be together. Who can spend and go, who can go together to 5-star. Others who come by scooter will be together. Those who come by cycle will be together. Those who come on foot will be together. Another type of class is getting generated now. The intelligence and capability wise differentiation has gone. Enjoyments, what kind of enjoyments they can have? That to that extent. So here we see here Ramakrishna is telling about Bhavnath and Narendra. They belong to the birds of same feather, flock together, because that is the nature. They live together in the same way. So Ramakrishna has paired them, and one has a womanly tendency, other has manly tendency. In one, the love, compassion is predominant, tenderness is there. In another, little strictness and stiffness is there. Narendra is always like a manly nature, and Bhavnath is womanly nature, but they belong to the same class of the transcendental. Here, gender doesn't come into picture when we use the term women like, man like. It is just like in world, suppose vehicles, car and a truck. Truck is manly, car is feminine in nature. Motorcycle is manly, scooter is womanly. Differentiation. So that kind of differentiation where gender doesn't appear, but this sturdiness and softness are meant. And they go together nicely because where they work, where they move, where they act, they will be, one will be giving one support, another will be giving another support. Both are just like father and mother. Father takes care of all education, this, that, earning, this, that. Mother, cooking, serving, taking care of the health, all these, both become necessary. I forbid the youngster to spend long time with women or visit them too frequently. Haripada has fallen into the clutches of a woman of Gopala sect. She shows maternal feelings for him, but Haripada is a child and does not understand its real meaning. The women of that sect act that way when they see young boys. I understand that Haripada lies on her lap and she feeds him with her own hands. I shall tell him that this is not good. These very maternal feelings lead to a downfall. Early in the life, a brahmachari came and joined Belur Math. And he did not belong to Hinduism. He belonged to other religion. And then he has studied well the Hindu scriptures and all, very fluent with that, and has a fascination for Hinduism. He came and joined, and the head Swami who was in charge of the office, he called him and then talked to him, stay for 2-3 days, we'll see. And after 3 days he again called, how do you feel the atmosphere? Is it nice for you? He said, yes, nice. Then he asked the question, an important question that appears when a new brahmachari or brahmacharini enters. How do you look upon the opposite gender? How do you look upon women? He said, as mothers. Then, because he has studied and he has intellectually accepted all the principles, then the Swami said, my dear boy, be careful. It will come later when you transcend the gender problem. All are mothers. Have that attitude, and wherever you see a mother, just woman, just remember, mentally bow down, but don't go near. A day comes when you have transcended the sex awareness totally, where divinity has manifested beyond the male and female. Then you can freely move wherever you want. Nothing harms you. But till then, don't go very close, but when devotees come, stand aside, speak to them lovingly, talk to them about the temple, God, the ideals and all, and leave them at the feet of God and wash off your hands. Don't build up personal relationships. Don't build up intimacy. Just a devotee of God has come. Lovingly serve them with the same attitude. Oh, I am serving the Master's child. You must not hesitate or run away, nor you should get influenced or go closer. Keep the distance, but love and serve. That rings in our ears. How they guide, protect, like protecting a small plant with fencing. Once it becomes a tree, there is no more danger. The women of that sect practice spiritual discipline in the company of men. They regard men as Krishna. A teacher of that sect asks woman devotee, "Have you found your Krishna?" And she says, "Yes, I have found my Krishna." The companion who does spiritual practices with her. The other day, the day that woman came here, I watched the way she looked around and I did not approve of it. I said to her, "You may treat Haripada any way you like, but don't have any wrong feeling for him." Beautiful. Sri Ramakrishna could not hurt anybody's feeling, anybody's path. So he has to encourage her attitude. It must it must fructify inside. That motherhood must fructify. Then it is worthy to that extent. But never, the moment you think he is a boy, he is a man, you are letting down yourself and then letting down the boy also. So look upon yourself as a mother, him as a child, but don't have any other attitude, because she has not transcended the gender problem, nor they are beginners as if in the sadhana, but they have to go far ahead to transcend. It is not difficult. A small glimpse of the reality of what they are will solve the problem. Most of the people do not know how to turn inward and enter. That inward turning itself doesn't make any meaning, because lives after lives, they have seen this world and everything through senses only. Sense perception, through instrument only. Independent of instrument, they have not seen. They have seen this world. When you see through instruments, it gives a distorted version. All distorted version. Look at the dream world, which is not there, you are seeing. Mind has created a world for you. You enter into dream when you sleep. And how it has created, you see. One mind has become a world. When you understand it is mind, you are saved. Whether it is a tiger is eating some person, or somebody is taking care with great love, doesn't matter, because the whole thing is a play going on of the mind. So that to know the truth, that's why in Hinduism always the term truth is used. The truth, the ultimate truth, Satyam, Satyam Anantam, Brahma. How that Satyam, ultimate, this is not real. Very difficult to understand. This looks real and God looks unreal. That's why it's called Mahamaya. Making one God appear as this world. Mind has also that unique power of its own, Maya power, which can appear itself as a universe of all dualities. Just like this world is there in dream world. Except mind, nothing is there. How you go enter into dream, that how Maya captures you and takes you into dream world. And then you see the world and identify with that body of dream world. Mind has created your body also there. Immediately you identify. Oh, I am here, this is my body. And the world starts looking real. The moment you wake up, the dream world has gone. Nothing was there. And I was seeing. But I have experienced it, you see. The dream world we experience. Very difficult to say it is not there. Because it is experience. At the same time, it is unreal. When we wake up only. As long as we are in dream, so long it is true. As long as we are in the dream of this world, identifying with this body, only when you are identifying with this body, this world is there. Otherwise, this world is not there. Just a moment's sleep, nothing exists. Neither your parents or friends or nobody. Just existed also. Your body itself is not there. What a magic you see. Just because you are identifying with body, you are seeing this world. One day you will go beyond this and say, oh, the world I was now seeing was not there. Only God was there and He was appearing as world. Whom I hated was the same God. Whom I loved was the same God. Man, woman, child, old man, varieties of species, everything was God alone. That's why the saints say, you are the old man, you are the child, you are the youngster. You have become all that. What shall I reject? What shall I hold on to? The youngsters are now in the stage of sadhana. They are aspirants. They aspire for God. For them, the only thing now is renunciation, tyaga. A sannyasi must not look even at the portrait of a woman. I say to them, don't sit beside a woman and talk to her even if she is a devotee. You may say a word or two to her standing. Even a perfect soul must follow this script, this precept, for his own protection and also set an example for others. When women come to me, I too say to them, after a few minutes, go and visit the temples. If they don't get up, I myself leave the room. Others will learn from my example. And in the sadhaka's life, what all experience he has to pass through will be provided by the divine. One day, we have to transcend man and woman awareness. The purity is called purity, pavitrata. How to get it? Man has external vision, woman has internal vision. She is very conscious of her bodily existence, whereas man is conscious of a woman. So as long as she sees things and conceives that an object called woman is there. Even if he has not seen, it is there in the picture of woman is there in the mind. That bothers. It need not be external. Sex exists in man and women as reflexes in the body, as awareness of opposite sex in the mind. This mental picture you cannot remove. That's why the sadhakas are, men sadhakas, brahmacharis and all, they are advised, try to see mother. And wherever you can see divinity, immediately bow down. Immediately bow down. Because a rare opportunity comes to you once in a way. You see a sannyasini, you see a holy woman radiating pure love, where selfishness or bodily awareness is not there. Bow down. So you slowly change the mental picture of woman, slowly gets changed. God provides such people if you are sincere. Some people become as purity. There are some who have actually attained purity. God will bring and make you understand. Now you see how pure that child is, how pure that woman is. And then there, first time, the picture of woman in the mind gets a back set. It slowly starts. It's just like plucking out a plant from the root and leaving it slowly. Within a day, you'll see it is already faded and fallen down. All leaves. Like that, it's a jolt on the picture of the woman. Slowly it enters. And a day comes when there are no women in the world, but only mothers and Divine Mother. What a beautiful setting you see. If you depend on God, He will show the path, He will make all arrangements, how you evolve in your spiritual life. Some guru appears, some guide appears, some words, some piece of paper, a wrapper on the book will give you the information what you need from time to time. The dependence on God. I don't know anything. You take me for ahead. I am ignorant. Just like Sri Ramakrishna used to weep at the feet of Mother. That is the only way to transcend all internal defects and impurities and evolve to our divinehood. Can you tell me why all these youngsters and you people too visit me? There must be something in me. Or why should you all feel such a pull, such an attraction? Ramakrishna is asking, why these are? Once I visited Hriday's house at Shihor. From there, I was taken to Shyam Bazar. I had a vision of Gauranga before I entered the village. And I realized that I should meet Gauranga's devotee there. For 7 days and 7 nights, I was surrounded by a huge crowd of people. Such attraction. Nothing but kirtan and dancing day and night. People stood in rows on the walls and even were in the trees. Belur Math Kumari Puja is done every year during Durga Puja. For seeing that worship of a small girl as Divine Mother, lakhs of people gather. And the calendar differences will be there now and then. Ashtami for some people or today, for some people it will be tomorrow. The 1 day difference will be there. So that year, Durga Puja, Kumari Puja was there in Belur Math, and all outside Kumari Puja was the next day. So people crowded here like anything. 5 kilometers around was blocked by people. No movements possible. Police could not enter. They had to drop people here and there from the helicopters. Police people support. People are becoming unconscious. Stampede like is taking place. Everything you have to control from the sky. How it became. The President Maharaj could not come. He's caught there 5 kilometers away. So many things, so many people. They could not move back nor stay there. Then I saw all trees. People are climbed and are sitting there to look at the Kumari Puja. Wherever there is place, 50, 60 people on the one tree because they cannot move. Pressure is so much. And it happens. When Sri Ramakrishna went to Shihor, we see there him being crowded by people. Many people were sitting on the tree to see. And that is we'll continue in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.